Should a company outsource their product or produce it internally? Now, the economics of outsourcing are one consideration, and this is a good time to look at the Excel templates. We're going to be learning how to use some Excel templates to do some calculations for us. First of all, when you're looking at cost, you have fixed cost. These are one-time costs to acquire machinery, vehicles, licenses, etc. And then we have variable costs, costs that vary based on the amount of units produced. So there's two ways to look at it. What are the variable costs to us if the unit is produced? And what is the variable cost if the unit gets outsourced? Now, if we produce it in-house, we will have fixed costs associated with producing the product. And in this formula, Q is the quantity produced. So if you're going to produce them in-house, you get your volume or your variable cost times quantity plus fixed cost. If you're outsourcing, you just have your variable cost. So for an example, an auto company wants to know if it should manufacture the batteries that it uses in its cars, or if it should outsource the production of them. They expect to need 1 million batteries. Now, their fixed cost to produce is 5 million. Their variable cost to produce is $15 a unit, and if they outsource, it's going to cost them $25 per unit they buy. So we would compute the total cost to produce the batteries is 20 million. The total cost to outsource is 25 million. Now, if you look at the Excel template that came on the Decision CourseMate website, one of the templates here is break even, and it's designed to examine this. So you type in yellow the production volume, 1 million, the fixed cost, the variable cost for producing it in-house, and the unit cost. And as you can see, when I put all those numbers in, I get the calculations that I computed. It also told you that manufacturing them. Now, the nice thing about a template like this is that I can change the volume and see at what point is it better to outsource. So if I'm only producing 50,000 units, it's a lot cheaper to outsource them. If I'm producing 100,000 units or 1 million units or 100,000 units, that's cheaper to outsource. So it gives you some idea. You can change it and see when the optimal thing or volume is.